Everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. This is our Beast Tamer Bard build, episode 219. It looks like we have completed, not completed
Beautiful.
necessarily, but we have we made a lot of progress on Social's quest. Hello, evening. How's it going, Jay? How are you enjoying the video game awards? In's Awakening, Wicked, had a reputation. Okay, so we need to go have a conversation with Social in the Nexus. Are these? I feel like are these? Excited about roguelikes getting updates. I will throw this out there. I don't think that Hades is getting an update. I think that's a brand new game, my dude. Like, that's like a whole new story, a whole new cast of characters, etc., etc. It's not just an update. Like, they put a 2. Like, it's not Hades patched, it's Hades 2. Regardless, though, additional, whether they're updates or new games, yes, very cool, absolutely. So I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're gonna go do Social's thing, because we're pretty banged up from the various activities that we had to perform. Are we overweight? Question mark. I feel like we might be overweight. No? No, we're fine. Salt. Let's head back to the Nexus. And I think also what we'll do, because it's cool that we got Trevor, but I'm not honestly super interested in playing around with Trevor. But I think we will probably pull in Greybor. Hey, here we go. The errand is complete. Social stands motionless, looking at the panoramic view of Elutionera below. Tears run down the cleric's face. He whispers, "I can no longer look at this city. An embodiment of pure ugliness devoid of any hint of beauty." I don't know about all that jazz. Abomination that leeches life from everything it touches. It kills, it twists, it mangles, and above all, it deforms everything in its grasp. My brother went astray. He began a hero. It turned into a war criminal. I was expecting to see a villain, a devil in black armor, but instead I found a pitiful madman whose will had been broken. The city crushed him. If even someone like Trevor can succumb to demonic corruption, what chance have I? That day in Dresden, when I confessed my love to you, I was still a foolish boy who'd read too many romantic books. Pompous and pretentious words I spoke that day. I'm ashamed to remember how hollow they were. But you didn't reject me. You accepted and responded with sincere tenderness, and on that day I understood for the first time what those poets I had mindlessly parroted really meant. You are the only embodiment of true beauty in this world of evil, ugliness, and nightmares. If I escape from here, it will be because of you. Please, stay here with me. We paint you and take a break from the horrors of Elutionera. Cha-cha. Okay, what do we got going on? I kind of do want to hit him with this, right? Like, I don't know why he is comparing himself to Trevor so much. There's no reason that you have to follow him on the path to damnation. He's been my role model my entire life. I've always followed in his footsteps. What miracle prevented me from experiencing the same fate? Perhaps that miracle was meeting you. How does painting help you? My sketches and paintings are a separate world, one that exists somewhere between our reality and what happens in my heart. Sometimes they become a magic mirror, revealing a hidden beauty invisible to the naked eye. Here, a place that denies the existence of beauty, your portrait will be my refuge from the horrors of the abyss. Only for a few hours. Really so hard for you to be here? Excruciating. The very existence of this place is sacrilege, a cruel mockery of everything I hold dear in the world. It's not merely devoid of love, beauty, kindness, and hope. It seems to negate the very possibility of them. Alright, yeah. Hit him up with number 3, because we're not doing number 4. You think I'm so beautiful that my beauty can save you from the horrors of the abyss? You flatter me. The cleric smiles warmly. If only you could see yourself through my eyes. Perhaps when I finish your portrait, you'll understand how I see you. Ha ha ha! Take off my clothes. We'll go with this. You're an amazing person. Where others see armies fighting, you see the eternal struggle between beauty and ugliness. You are the only one who understands me. Behind the clash of swords, the thunder of cavalry charges, and the cries of war, it's so easy to lose those fragile, ephemeral things that truly make us human. It's good to know the commander of the crusade remembers them. Means we may not only win the war, but also protect our souls from demonic corruption. So do you agree? Pose for me. Aww. This feels like a halvesies choice, obviously, right? I think of the companions that we have, who we have kind of like initiated romantic relationships with, right? We have like Social, we have Dayron, that feels like that's it, mostly. Ruchelet, right? Although Ruchelet's is kind of a weird situation. I don't know, I feel like Social is probably like the most likely to be a good relationship. I'll go with that for now. The cleric brushes his lips against your hand and shyly looks up at you. Here, in this terrible place? You know, I never with anyone. You truly won our first time to be in the abyss. I mean, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, chaotic, let's go. Alright, let's do it here. Let this be our rebellion against the evil of the abyss. You let me paint you first. Lucio looks at you as he makes the first brush stroke. The move is delicate and feather-light, as if he were caressing your face instead of capturing its image. He continues working, stroke after stroke. The glances he exchanges with you grow increasingly passionate. He soon puts the brush aside, leaving the study unfinished. Ta-ta! Alright. And then we make sweet, sweet love. And now, assuming that that is now done. Okay. How many other quests do we have for characters in this area? We have Grey Boars and we have Embers. That we're aware of, right? Like, there's the possibility that there is more, but we have not yet found it. Do I need to sleep, actually? My buffs are gone on my buff people. Basically.
I can handle it.
So yeah, we'll rest. And then
when some people are in love, they pretend not to
right
be.
Side.
They even pretend not to like the person they're in love with. It's so weird.
I haven't the faintest idea to whom you could possibly be referring.
I love Daron. Honestly do. I think he might be my favorite character aside from Ember. I just, compared to, from a class mechanics point, compared to Social in the current makeup that we have, I don't like him as much. Okay. Let's head on out.
Can't make the demons wait.
Alright. So, next up, I think we either want to do Valexia or we want to do Greybor.
Beautiful.
How well known am I among the denizens of Illusionera? Nocticula herself has noticed you, and the rest of the city had heard of you long before that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Nocticula herself has noticed us. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, let's head on back. Do we remember? Not really. I was gonna say, do we remember where? Yes, 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 yes. Is Arushale really the... I think Arushale is the trade out here. Honestly. Because Arushale is just damage. And that's what we're putting in. Just damage. Flesh markets... Go to the 10,000 delights.
Here we go.
Here we go. Alright, let me save up. That's the sinners. I will talk to them, but probably they're just gonna be like, here, we'll give you sex. So, maybe not. Slayer talents. Okay, let's see what we got. Trickery, yes. Trickery, yes. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Combat reflexes, probably. Focus. Yes. Let's talk to these sinners real quick. Okay, I don't. Gotcha. Arax, anything new? To the upper city we go. Oh, we've got some... We got some stuff that we need to get rid of. My bad, I was not paying. A little out of sorts. I feel like I'm starting to get like a growing pain in the side of my jaw. That's no bueno. Hopefully it will not be a big deal though. Let's check our there. Oop. Wisdom. -8. My God.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
Restoration. There's all temporary. Okay, so it permanently drained from a single ability.
We'll make
You
things
are my
right.
favorite aid.
Wisdom drain permanent.
My will is resolute.
Restoration.
Together we stand.
On the horse. Get on the horse! Alright, we are trying to head to... not the Palace of Degeneracy. Rupture of Rupture. Not to the Abandoned Mansion. The House of Wicked Knowledge, I believe. Right? Yes, the House of Wicked Knowledge. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go deal with a Grebor's situation. There. It's over. Very nice, very nice.
Beautiful.
Hold up.
It went splendidly.
Oop. Sorry. Sorry.
Let's see what
Please come back. Okay, that's the Palace of Incest and Degeneracy, where we were earlier. Palace of Wicked Knowledge.
Here we go.
Portal up. Oh no.
I can handle it.
Incoming
I feel like
death.
the chosen one.
Eh,
Should I?
Let me help.
Is this intended? Is this how this is supposed to work?
Can't make the
'Cause
demons
this
wait.
feels like cheating.
Commander?
I'm ready for...
Trust in yourself. I can do this.
Ready for everything to go horribly wrong here.
A bright.
No. Where the fuck are you going? Oh, it's upside down. It's upside down. Okay.
Yes?
I'm here all week.
Alright, cool. Oh, it also killed Greybor. Ah! I deserve that. I deserve that. For not saving repeatedly and not being as cautious as I should have been. I deserve that. What is Boris? What is Boris? Yeah. What? Why are you looking at me like that? What? What? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You flick that tail at me? Oh. He said, I'll get you, Papa. I'll get you. Don't you mess with me, Papa. I'm a terror. I'm a terror you up. Ugh. I'll redo this.
We will win this war.
On your fucking horse, lady.
Beautiful.
Save. I guess if we can do this, we can do the other puzzle as well. Here. Oh, right. We also
I
need
will lend you
to...
my aid.
A bright future awaits us.
This probably would have been easier to do if I had realized that there was a top and a bottom to these. It's definitely way easier now that I know I can fucking put people on it, though. Look at that. Oop. Oh. Got hasty. Now we gotta do it all over again. Oh, we got hasty again. Okay. Who has the highest perception? Social probably has the highest perception now. With, Baruchle not on the team. So...
The goddess protects us. Let me help.
Perception check
The world
failed.
has suffered enough.
Succeeded. Ooh, scary. Alright, Greybor, get in there and pick that lock. Nice. We got Faith Bearer. Ooh, +4 Holy Scimitar. A Scimitar. Whenever the wielder of this +4 Holy Scimitar confirms a critical hit, they may make a lore religion check, DC 40. On a success, all allies in a 15-foot area are healed for the amount of hit points equal to the number of ranks the wielder has in lore religion. What the fuck? That's kind of interesting. I mean, if you have high lore religion, that totally can be a thing. Like, Yeah, all the rest of the stuff is miscellaneous. Wow. Hold up. Dosiel has a +26 in lore religion, so he needs to hit a 14 or higher on a critical hit. So that's actually not super easy. This will be higher when he's fully buffed, though. So there is that. It'll be like quite a bit higher when he's fully buffed. So it will be easier. But then there's also the matter of like needing to... I do like the idea of him having a shield, but that's kind of cool to be like, hey, you wanna... Would you like a scimitar? Can't be equipped by this character. Why not? Martial proficiency group. A scimitar is a martial weapon. Oh. Okay. We would have to take some specific then. Well, that's... But I mean, that could be cool. We, Social's on our list of individuals that we're interested in respecking, right? And it is a holy weapon, which is kind of inherently strong. Yeah, that's interesting. It's too bad we can't actually utilize it yet. Weapon proficiency glaive. He starts with weapon proficiency glaive, doesn't he? Class. Or did I take... Yeah, he starts with weapon proficiency glaive because of Shellin. Ay, ay, ay. Because the glaive is her favored weapon. And we have the whole short spear thing going on right now. Huh. That's interesting, I suppose. Suppose. Bless you. Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking about it, but I mean, obviously we can't do anything about it right now, so let's not worry about it right now. Still, I do think that is very, very interesting. The House of Wicked Knowledge. Alright, fuck it, let's walk in. The lock is familiar. These locks are used to buy monster traders from Katapesh who want to ensure their most powerful beasts stay in their cages. It can be forced. One delicate twist of a knife and done. Nice. Good job, Greyborn. Wouldn't that imply that there's a powerful beast on the other side, though? Oh, we've got a little, interesting, a little... or novel kind of like series. A hunt is a clash between the hunter's cunning and the shrewdness of the prey. When the prey expects a trap, the hunter's acumen is put to the test in trying to subvert such expectations. Uladus has proven he understands this fundamental principle. The commander bursts through the front door and freezes. For all the tales about the mansion supposedly becoming a citadel, no one is there to assault the unwanted guests. There are no flying arrows, no chilling battle cries, and the expensive furniture hasn't been turned into makeshift barricades. The commander and his companions carefully examine the luxurious antechamber. There are two doors leading deeper into the mansion. One bears a symbol of a mirror, and the other a symbol of a knife. There's a bloody pigeon feather in front of the doors, and a note that contains two words. Welcome, assassin. The commander recalls that the bloody feather is the symbol of Shax, the Blood Marquis. This demon lord is infamous for luring his victims into labyrinths full of deadly traps. The door slams shut loudly behind him. The commander take the crooked knife. They say that pets reflect the character and disposition of their owners. If this is true, then the lord of the mansion has a truly cruel and perverse disposition. The commander enters a spacious cellar filled with scattered bones and cages. All of them are wide open, and the creatures they once contained are freely roaming the room. They've all come from different planes. Some are monsters, some are mere animals, some are intelligent species. Yet all of them shamble around aimlessly. They pant loudly, and drool drips from their slack jaws and open mouths. Their horrible mutilated and scarred heads prove evidence as to the reason for this behavior. A merciless surgeon has opened their skulls and taken out most of their brains, leaving only the bits that govern the most base instincts, such as hunger. And these creatures are very hungry. Yeah, we'll scare away the monsters. Intimidation 37. We burst out of the shadows with a spectacular leap, land in the center of the room, where we draw our weapon and quickly put several of the closest monsters out of their misery. Aw. He produces such a wild and bloodthirsty howl that even those mindless wretches are shaken to their core. Squealing pathetically, they hurry back into their cages, huddling in fear. The way is now free. 3 doors lead from this dark cellar, and its oppressive stink of blood and decay. The commander decisively reaches out for the one marked with the symbol of pair of scales. I have no idea if I'm actually supposed to be following something. No matter how gleefully the lord of this place mutilates flesh, he is first and foremost a scientist, and a scientist, by definition, is a madman who can put to shame any giggling maniac with a knife. Therefore, it comes as no surprise that his laboratory is furnished with care and order, and there's no hint of the tawdry luxury found in the other rooms. There's a multitude of flasks and vials with potions resting on the tables, and the cupboards are full of jars containing brains of all shapes and colors. As soon as the door closes behind the commander's back, a huge silvery autoclave opens with a wheezing clang, emitting a wave of foul-smelling brine. A hideous homunculus, covered in glistening slime, crawls out of the autoclave. Its liquid, malleable body constantly grows new limbs, eyes, and mouths, absorbing the bits and pieces it no longer requires. It seems the monster can't decide what shape it should take. It stares at the commander with malevolent intelligence. It seems it has better mental faculties than most alchemically produced creatures. The homunculus giggles repulsively as it grabs a vial full of acid, aims it at the commander's head. Do we just keep scaring everything? No, let's go with the Arcana. We'll start throwing flasks of potions at the homunculus while trying not to touch any really dangerous substances. The barrage of flasks, vessels, and other laboratory wares forces the homunculus to retreat behind the bulk of the autoclave and defend itself from there. Kajak grabs a round, corked vial with frost on it the inside. Taking careful aim, he launches the projectile right at the monster's hiding place. A pale blue flash lights up the laboratory, and the homunculus is instantly frozen to the autoclave, covered in a thick layer of ice. It desperately grows 2 extra mouths for its final deathly scream. Ow. The commander uses this chance to search the laboratory and manages to procure an entire satchel of useful potions and balms. Interesting. Stepping over the wreckage of expensive lab equipment and shattered glass, the commander pauses before the 3 doors and eventually chooses the one with the symbol of... Oh. We got 3 potions of heal. Not potions of healing, potions of heal. I think that matters. We got a potion of heroism greater and a potion of disrupting weapon. Very cool. Go with the full moon. The commander enters a magnificent bedroom and ends up knee-deep in a seemingly bottomless pile of soft blankets, fuzzy rugs, plump feather beds, and other covers of all sorts and shapes. They allure and promise the sweet words. I pack my Tylenol. Wait a moment, I have a really bad headache all of a sudden. I think actually. That's not. Huh? I don't know. Knock it off. Knock my stuff off. Un momento. World. I think I put it in my super. Yeah, I do that. A little man. Big man.
Why you little man?
Little, yeah, little big man. A big little man. Alright, sorry about that. Some sort of headache medicine.
You got a headache?
I do. It's probably because I can't breathe, so.
Can't.
Ooh, that did not want to go down. Don't touch me.
Microphone. That microphone. Sir. He's a good boy.
Alright, sorry about that.
Owen.
Of course he purring. He always purring.
You can't say he's always purring. He's not always
He always
purring.
purring. Always purring. I'm touching him. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna take a handful of cat hair and wipe it on your face.
Slap the shit out of you.
You got angry real quick.
I did. I don't feel good. Fuck it with me.
Except I wasn't. I
Why?
didn't.
You threatened me.
I threatened you. Is that how that is?
Fuck you up.
So hostile. You're real quick to hostility, my gal.
Yeah.
My gal. Alright.
That's
Boy, you quit that. You quit with that touch. They allure and promise the sweetest of dreams if only Kajak would lie down and close his eyes. It is a dangerous temptation. Anyone who allows these fluffy killers to put them to sleep won't wake up ever again. They will crawl over their victim, piling up around them, and then suffocate and smother them to death. Carving through a feather bed with his blade, the commander sees glistening flesh, and thick ichor oozes out from the rend in the fabric. Yet, no book has ever mentioned such strange, bizarre creatures. The commander can only guess that this is the result of a strange experiment on some predatory swarm organism that disguises itself as something harmless, and then preys on those it lures close. The commander decides that the best decision would be... not that one. See that one. Or that one. Start a fire? Maybe not start a fire. We'll go with find and destroy the leader of this strange swarm. failed. Unfortunate. Rolled a 2. Of course we did. The rugs bleed when carved up with a blade. They are a swarm or a pack and therefore may have a leader. Ajax surges forward, allowing the hungry mass to smother and bury him under its weight while he doggedly presses ahead. However, heavy flesh and fabric press against him from all sides, hindering his movements and depriving him of air. Ajax strikes blow after blow against the bloated mass, but to no avail. Ajax barely manages to escape the terrible trap and realizes that retreat is his only chance of survival. 3 doors. Oh, okay. We'll take the blazing fire then. The commander finds himself in a long stone passage. No traps are triggered by his careful steps, yet at the end of the passage his vision grows blurry. The illusion of a safety falls apart like a house of cards, revealing an endless fiery field, ashen mountains, rivers of lava, and magmatic volcanoes. Hot wind scorches his face. It is not difficult to conclude that this deadly place is the elemental plane of fire. Ash and volcanic rock tremble beneath the commander's feet, but walking on it seems safe enough for now. The only escape route is the distant 3-way arch of rough-hewn stone containing the 3 familiar doors. However, in order to reach it, the commander must find a way past the river of fire, in which tiny islets of porous stone are just barely visible. The river spews out tongues of roaring flame that land on the banks and crystallize into dark glass. As a result, both banks of the river have become steep, jagged cliffs of obsidian. The commander has nothing left to do but cross using the rocks scattered about the place. Ajax oversees the bridge construction. That is not what got said, right? So this is a very different situation. Soon the river of lava is dammed up with a flimsy makeshift barricade of black rocks pulled from the banks. Molten lava licks at the obsidian dam, rising higher and higher and threatening to overwhelm it altogether. And yet, Ajax is a capable builder. The flimsy dam collapses only after the fiery river has been safely crossed. After reaching the stone portals, the commander has to decide which of the 3 doorways to enter. Eventually, he settles on the one with the symbol of. Well, we've already been in the full moon and the boiling cauldron. The rod. The door doesn't budge. The commander forces it open with his weight and enters the same hall where this dangerous expedition first began. The cozy, comfortable setting is in no way hints at the nightmares that waited the commander inside the mansion. The door outside is wide open, and through the doorway, dark figures can be seen clutching weapons. All of this was nothing but a warm-up. The final, decisive battle is still to come. The commander prepares for a fight as he steps outside the accursed mansion. Look at this little fuck. Alright, cool. That's going to be the end of this video. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Bye-bye, everybody.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.